Have you ever felt like your life is just a long period of waiting? Like you're meant for something great, but the moment just hasn't arrived? If so, the early life of Jesus might speak to you in a way you never expected. Let's look beyond the typical Christmas story and discover a powerful message about humility, patience, and divine timing. Most people know about the birth in Bethlehem. A humble stable, a simple manger, no room at the inn. It wasn't a grand entrance for a king, was it? This quiet beginning was a powerful statement. Greatness doesn't always announce itself with trumpets and fanfare. Sometimes, the most significant events in history start in the most ordinary places. Then, the first announcement came, not to the powerful or the elite, but to shepherds watching their flocks by night. Angels filled the sky, proclaiming peace on earth and good news for all people. This tells us something profound. God's message is for everyone, especially those who feel overlooked. The shepherds, considered lowly by society, were the first to receive the greatest news of all time. Soon after, another group arrived, guided by a mysterious star. These were the Magi, or wise men, from the east. They weren't from the local community. They were foreigners, scholars, seekers of truth. Their long journey to worship the child king shows that the call of hope extends across cultures and borders, to anyone with a heart open to searching for it. After these incredible events, what happened? Silence. Jesus grew up in Nazareth, a small, unremarkable town. For nearly 30 years, he lived a normal life. He learned a trade from his earthly father, Joseph, working as a carpenter. These are often called the silent years because the Bible tells us very little about this time. He was simply living, learning, and growing, just like any other person. There is one glimpse we get into his childhood. At 12 years old, his family visited Jerusalem for the Passover festival. On their way home, they realized Jesus was missing. They rushed back and found him in the temple, sitting with the religious teachers, listening and asking intelligent questions. Everyone was amazed at his understanding. When his parents found him, he said, "Didn't you know I had to be in my Father's house?" Even as a boy, he knew his purpose, yet he obediently returned home with his parents and continued to wait. Think about that. He knew his destiny, yet he waited. He spent years, decades, in quiet preparation. He honored his parents, worked an ordinary job, and lived within his community. This long period of waiting wasn't a waste of time. It was a crucial part of his journey, teaching him obedience, humility, and the rhythm of human life. He was fully embracing the human experience he came to redeem. Finally, the moment arrived. John the Baptist was preaching by the Jordan River, calling people to turn back to God. Jesus, now a man of about 30, came from Galilee to be baptized by John. This was it, the start of his public ministry. As he came up out of the water, the heavens opened, the Spirit of God descended like a dove, and a voice from heaven said, "This is my Son, whom I love. With him I am well pleased." The years of waiting were over. His time had come. So why does this story matter to us today? It teaches us that the quiet, hidden parts of our lives are not meaningless. The waiting, the learning, the simple, everyday tasks, they are all part of our preparation. Your purpose might be unfolding in ways you can't yet see. Like Jesus, we are called to be faithful in the small things, to live with humility, and to trust that at the right moment, our purpose will be revealed. Your silent years are shaping you for what's to come. I hope this story encourages you. If you feel like you are in a season of waiting, remember the carpenter from Nazareth. Your time is coming. Thanks for watching. If this message resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe for more content that dives deep into stories of faith. See you next time.